Speaking of highs and lows, for whatever reason, those last 10-15 kilometers being so close became also one of the lowest points of the entire race. That road, so we kind of went downhill, one right turn, one left turn, and then the final road into Las Vegas, and you could see the signs and you could see the lights, you can see all the actions that's happening down the road, but that bloody road just didn't stop. That road was so long, and I think we had around, again, it's just those little bits that can kick your mind, and because I thought I had around 8 kilometers to go. But those 8 kilometers turned into 13 or something. I knew exactly at that time when Lemmy said, hey, you have 13 or 15, whatever. I was like, no, this cannot be it. Like, I thought I'm there in like 8. Hi, I'm Nicki from Essen, Germany, and just run 500 kilometers from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. Yes, pretty wild. I'm just packing up my shoes, which hopefully gonna carry me all the way across from the pier to the sign. I guess these will be more for flat roads. And then these ones, which is slightly different, I guess gonna be more for the off-road terrain. For the finish line. White socks. The German style. Well, the night before the race, I'm not gonna lie, like I was certainly a little bit anxious and nervous. After, you know, those 3 years of waiting for the start and trying to get everything ready, get everything prepared, it was finally the big day on Monday. So certainly there was some sort of anxiousness around the whole thing, but I think after all I was super excited and stoked to be there. I think the team was perfect and we were all kind of ready and set. It was just about, you know, getting out there now and finally running towards Las Vegas. So I had a couple of hours of rest and then set off Monday morning. We woke up around 2, you know, it's just kind of 2 hours ahead of the initial start. So obviously, given that we have some sort of German roots within us, we happened to be the earliest and the first at the Santa Monica Pier. It was a pretty surreal setting, you know, there was like a light drizzle, everything was quiet, there was no one there, everything was dark, everyone was asleep. In relative terms to what's out there and to what other people have to go through, I suppose then this is an easy one and certainly a privilege to be standing here with your family and friends and running from LA to Las Vegas.
Good.
Oh, buddy.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you too.
Good to see you in real life.
You look like you're just ready to go out there and do it.
No, I'm
Yeah.
really. Yeah. That's essentially the top of like from Roscoe Maury Road. It's like what?
So the first supply stop was pretty smooth. We decided to have it around 20-25 kilometers into the race, just kind of coming out of Bel Air, which was the route that we had taken. That's where I met the crew for the first time. That's also where we had positioned the RV, because we had a support vehicle that was kind of coming with me, with Fabi, the photographer, Jack and Mikey, who were the two other runners that were coming with me on day 1 and day 2, and before they had to return to Los Angeles. And then the other guys, including my sister, Sophia, and Lemmy, the physio, they were with the RV for station 1. I always try to be flexible on it as well, so I don't want to be too stagnant to one strategy. But those, slice and dice kind of approaches certainly helped me to mentally better deal with this whole project or the big distances in general. There was one road that I was supposed to follow until I guess Palmdale, Little Rock, where we had day 1 stop, and that last section was unrunnable. Like I could not go onto the highway because it was just too dangerous, and there wasn't any space really for me to run. So then we had to do a little bit of a detour. And we kind of like navigated our way towards Walmart, and by the time I got there I was super relieved but also super stoked and excited, because I guess day 1 went pretty well. We were happy to be there, and it was cool to have kind of day 1 into the books.